Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I will make some tutorial video about uh, PNG game, and now I will make a tutorial under the title that is IPv6 routing, or maybe uh for IPv6 is we are making some interface, and we giving that interface IP, that is IPv6. So it is including hexadecimal, and also for the later I will explain about how to minimize the IPv6, and today we will do some routing also, IPv6 routing. So IP for the first is we need to make two router Cisco IRL. You need to add number out that is two, and after this we need to connect it on the interface interface Ethernet 0/0. Okay. Oh yeah. So we will add another one, another device. Okay. That is shorter three. So okay, and then we just start the router, all of the router. Okay. So uh, for they are a bit different about IPv4 and also IPv6. So the first most different, that is hexadecimal. IPv6 using hexadecimal, and then so if we oh yeah before we do some we adding some IPv6 on the interface, we need to do some little thing that is like that is like enabling the IPv6 configuration. So they are two. Okay, they are different between switch and also router. For the enabling the IPv6 configuration. So if router, we need to wait, we need to adding some configuration that is IPv6 unique cache routing. So this is how we enable the IPv6 routing. Oh, we are a bit oh yeah a bit different. Yeah. We need to strip add session strip. Okay. So here we can do some IPv6 routing. So for the first is we need to enabling all of the router with that configuration IPv6 unicast routing. Okay, same as router 13, yeah, router 3. We adding some too. Okay, after all of this, okay, we need to enter the interface on every router. That is interface Ethernet 0/0 if router 1 0/0. Okay, 0/0, and then we're to adding IPv6 and enable. And it's just the minimize from the enable now, and then we need add now shutdown. So there are two types of enabling the IPv6. That is okay. We go to the router two, interface Ethernet 0/0, IPv6, autoconfig enable, fix address autoconfig. Okay. So they are same configuration. So there is no difference between the IPv6 enable and IPv6 address autoconfig. I don't need to add no shutdown to same exit. We go to the router. We to go to the interface 0/1 on router 2. Same as before. We need to adding IPv6 address autoconfig and no shutdown. We go to the router 3. We need to enter the interface that is Ethernet 0/1 and then IPv6 enable, no shutdown. Okay, so this is for the enabling IPv6 address on the interface. On the interface, and then after this, we need to adding some IP to the interface. Okay, so for the first, that is IPv6 address, IPv6 address. Okay, so for the first, that is IPv6 address 12. There are 2 bit or 2 column like this. 12. There are dot, 2 dot, and then 1/. So in IPv6 configuration, we need to add. We don't need to adding some subnet mask. So in here in IPv6, there are simple masks by only just adding some prefix. You can add prefix from 801 to 128 to 128. So that are the maximum for the maximum of IPv6, that is twice 128. For the minimum, that is for the basic thing that we do for practicing, it's only using /8. Okay. So in here we need to next slash. In here we only need to add /126. After that, no shutdown again. Okay. And then exit. Okay. So this is how we adding some basic IPv6 address, and then same as router 1, IPv6 v6 at 12 12 double dot and also 2, same as before, /126. So this is synchronized. So later on Most of the people using IPv6 address than IPv4. Many of people using IPv6 because there are many space, very big space for IPv6. If IPv4 is only around 4 billion, if IPv6 it's around no, it's like infinity because it's so many, more than trillion, more than quadrillion. Okay, and then after this, no shutdown again. Exit. We enter on the interface 0/1, Ethernet 0/1. And then we need to add IPv6 23 double dot 1/126. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the address. Oh, shutdown. Okay. Okay, IPv6 at, so this is on route 3 at 23 double dot 2 slash 126. Then exit. So for the testing, do we need to ping 23 in 1. So this is the success, right? So the configuration we made is success. So we just that for the LV6 basic configuration. Later, we will make some IPv6 static route. So with that, for me, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.